All right, everyone. So I'm going to give you guys a quick spiel about the transits going on this week. There's going to be a lot of intense changes because we are moving from Virgo season to Libra season on the 22nd. But before that, we are on Monday, we have Mercury squaring Pluto. And this energy gives us a tendency to read between the lines, okay, when it comes to any type of negativity, okay, any type of like strong negative energy, okay. And so we can be easily persuaded to be confrontational, stir up trouble, be suspicious of people. And even making like mountains out of molehills type of energy, okay? So it is all about having like this intense energy manifest into this reality and making sure we don't lose our heads, okay? We should try to avoid forcing our ideologies on others. We should try to avoid having those types of conversations. As well as being compulsive and even overthinking when it comes to the words that someone's saying or misinterpreting someone's words, okay? And then, of course, it does kind of bring up the want and desire to engage in conversation and get to the root of an issue, okay? So that's why this intense energy is happening, is that we want to engage in conversations to figure out what's really happening internally, because the words that someone is saying is probably not matching their body language, okay? So that's how it's going to feel for this Monday, right? For Tuesday, we have Venus quincunx Jupiter, okay? So for this one, there's going to be like a strong desire to just seek all the pleasures in life, like just to throw ourselves into what we desire or what we feel should make us feel good in life, all right? And so sometimes this can lead us to biting off more than what we can chew, all right? Like, you know what I mean, you guys? Like it feels like, there's going to be challenges in our relationships with other people because of that, because we're biting off more than we can chew with this, okay? So we're giving people promises that we probably can't keep because we have this desire to make them happy, all right? And so that can really become an issue in our relationships, or maybe we have these higher expectations of someone that is really not who we think they are. It's like putting them on a pedestal when they shouldn't be there, okay? And so it's time for us to find a balance in between these challenging energies and really reduce our overblown or over enthusiasm about someone, okay? Like the image that we have of them, okay? Just really reduce them into being who they really are and stop fucking around and making shit up, okay? So it's just, that's what it is, all right? So we really need to take back balance and equilibrium when it comes to this and really find the middle road and take responsibility, if we desire self-gratification or instant gratification, then we're going to get that from people. It doesn't mean that we should make these instant gratifications or things a permanent thing, because they're not permanent. Again, they're just one thing and that's it, like wham bam thank you ma'am type of energy, okay? And so it's really important for us not to be consumed with this, because we really do want to be in the moment, okay, on Tuesday, okay? So the next one is Wednesday, and we're Mercury square Saturn. So here, this is all about the challenges that come in when we're trying to get to a goal in life. So from point A to point B, what's in between? All right, so there might be an obstacle because we probably haven't really looked at the bigger picture, or we're missing parts of the actual plan. Okay, so it's time for us to really communicate what we want and what do we want to accomplish to whoever it is that we're working with. Even in a relationship, what is it that you want to accomplish in this relationship? What's going on with the future of this relationship? Really, really important to do that, because there's going to be blocks and delays to it if we don't really tell people how we feel or what we really want. So there's going to be a need to revise any plan. There's going to need a need to really put in really good thoughts about what you feel and how you feel the future of a relationship should go. Or should progress, okay? And it's going to be really difficult to trust your instincts or your intuition regarding this right now, but don't second guess it. If you feel there's something wrong, there's a red flag that needs to be really analyzed or really communicated, that you need to do it, okay? This is how we avoid signing a contract with someone when it's not the right time. Okay, this is how we avoid getting into something when it's not the right partnership. All right, so the next one is Venus quincunx Neptune, and this is for Thursday. And so this is all about kind of like seeing what we want to see, okay, rather than what is true. Okay, so this is like the Piscean energy getting in the way when it comes to like how we perceive a relationship. Like, is it really that good? Are they really that romantic? Are they really the one? Or are we just seeing this because it's an illusion that we've made up about them? Or we're just seeing this because we really want to be with someone right now and we don't want to be alone. All right, so it's being honest with ourselves when it comes to a romantic relationship and social relationships too, is being honest with ourselves and making sure that we know who the shitty people are and stop fucking making excuses for them. Okay, and really breaking through that, okay, that illusion, okay, and it's also, you know, really important to make sure that we don't freaking overcommit to something, or we don't waste a lot of time and money on people that we've just been, you know, I would say they haven't really proven who they really are to us, or how really committed they are to the relationship that we've had with them or we have with them. Okay, so don't fucking overinvest on these people. All right, it's time for you to see the truth about them. So the next one is Mercury opposition with Mars. So we might feel like we're getting triggered here, okay? There might be verbal triggers, you know, there might be rude comments that we might say because of it, and we might be overreacting, okay, to a situation. There's going to be a serious lack of balance in the emotional center as well as in the mind. Okay, so there's going to be a very big disconnect from mind and heart for this energy. And so we're going to be quick to judge. We're going to be quick to react. Okay, because of our emotion, because of our disconnect from our intellect. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That just means that there's going to be this build-up energy that we've had for a very long time, and it's going to finally be released. However, this does stimulate at the same time, even though, you know, it stimulates this furiosity, this fire energy within us. It does stimulate the desire to move forward, okay? The desire to really be productive, to really get yourself out of this shithole that probably is of this creation of this conflict that's going on in your relationships, okay, with others. So it's definitely like a push forward in the right direction, like a fire lit up under your ass type of energy, okay? So just be wary of that. Be ready. So next one is Venus says quadrate Chiron, and this one's all about removing and healing any blocks that we have regarding intimacy, okay, with others. And not just in relationships with others, like romantic ones, but true intimacy in allowing people in, you know, allowing people to know who you really are. Like, it's time for us to heal those blocks. It's time for us to really be honest with ourselves about how we perceive relationships, how we perceive ourselves too, because it seems like there's insecurities within us that are creating these blocks. You know, they're creating these walls. Because we've been hurt before, and we think everyone's out to get us, or we think someone's not going to be loyal to us because they're going to find out who we really are, or, you know, there's negative victim mentality needs to stop, okay? And so we're really going to see this, all right? So instead of focusing on it, we're going to really need to refocus on a positive mindset, healing this aspect of ourselves, so that we need to really learn from it, okay? So learning from our hard times, learning from our heartache will be beneficial for this energy, so that we can move forward with better results, with better relationships, with better energy, okay? So it's definitely a time for you to move forward in that way of healing, okay? So let's go back to the moving into Libra season. So in Libra season, this is a very balanced energy, or wanting for balance that's going to happen. So that's why we have all this chaos energy coming in for the beginning of Libra season, because Libras are all about balance and justice, about reformation, about really building something more positive, okay? And so all this trash energy, all this gaga energy that we've been navigating through with other people, with relationships and things like that, are definitely coming to a head for Libra season, because Libra, again, is a desire for balance. And so there needs to be a middle ground. There needs to be a negotiation that happens. There needs to be diplomacy, and there needs to be acceptance of the truth, okay? So that justice can be done, all right? And so that being said, this is why it's so intense in the beginning of Libra season, because we got to get rid of all this junk and allow ourselves to be, you know, in integrity, to really walk in integrity, all right? Because if we don't do this now, then it's going to continue to cycle in and out, in and out, in and out with every single relationship that we have, okay? Even romantic relationships, like even friendships, you're going to continue to have the same lessons with different people. We're going to continue to have the same bullshit energy, gaga energy with different people if we really don't face our shadows now. Okay, so that's what's happening this week, you guys. So be ready for that. Be ready to do some shadow work. Be ready to let go of those nasty people in your life and really choose to walk the middle road. Really choose yourself, okay? Really choose to be real with yourself, okay? No more illusions, no more putting people on a pedestal, okay? It's time for you to be truthful with what's really happening with yourself and others, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and begin our readings now. All right, Taurus, we're gonna begin your reading for today. Sorry, the camera's a little bit shaky. So we're gonna have the energy of the week show up first, and then we'll go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so here we go. We have the Tower this week for you, Taurus. I know everyone else has been feeling the Tower energy from last week. It seems like the Earth signs weren't feeling that as much as everyone else this past week. So now it's kind of like that moment for Taurus to really make a choice, okay? It feels like this energy is all about relationships and the way that you perceive them, as well as your relationship with money. It also feels like there's a possibility that some of the relationships that you have in your life at this time are not really beneficial, in the way that they're unstable. They're kind of like built on a foundation of instability, okay? Meaning that you were the stable one, and then you had to kind of pick up the pieces for the unstable people in your life, meaning like monetarily, lacking, or even you possibly feel like someone moved into your house, or someone that you've been having to help financially. That's how it's feeling, okay, Taurus? So there is going to be a Tower energy for this week. It's time for decluttering. That's what I keep hearing, decluttering. That's the reason why the Tower energy has showed up for you this week, okay? So next is a Monday and Tuesday energy. So Monday and Tuesday, you have the 10 of Wands. So again, it feels like you're just walking away into from something that is just not beneficial for you, even when it comes to relationships with even professional relationships. Like when it comes to money, you already know how to manifest it. But there's a lot of people in your life who don't, okay, who actually rely on you for monetary stability, or for, you know, just being that person that they can go to ask for help when it comes to money, to ask for help when it comes to anything, pretty much, Taurus. You've been that person for them for a very long time. This could be a situation with family members, or even your own kids if you have kids, okay? And so it's time for you to just help themselves in the way that you are no longer going to be the one that puts up with their bullshit and keeps handing them money for whatever needs that they have, okay? So you're walking away from that, okay? You're walking away from that type of codependent relationship that you have been in. These, I guess, you have been entrusted with being the head of the family, you know, and so it's time for them to do their own thing, okay, without your assistance, right? Without your money, without whatever it is that you've been giving them for such a long time, okay? And so again, we have you walking away, but we also have the ending of the cycle, and we also have this beautiful castle that you're walking towards. So it doesn't mean that you're losing something. You're actually gaining something, okay? You're gaining more time for yourself. You're gaining back your savings and you're finally able to do things for you, okay? So Wednesday, Thursday, we have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is the same thing, where you feel like you're losing something, but you really don't see the benefits of this. You're just focusing on that loss, but you're not seeing like the cup over here that the mermaid's trying to provide for you. They're trying to provide for you, you know, a way out, okay? So if you're feeling like you're stressed out because you're losing a relationship, or you're losing a partnership, or you're losing something that you've been focusing on for a very long time, or you have been giving so much of your time to, or money to, they're saying, you know, it's time for you to let it go. Let go of that relationship. Yes, it does feel like you're wasting your time, or you did waste your time, and it's kind of bothering you because you probably felt like, wow, you know, I wasted so much time and effort and so much money on this endeavor, or this person, that I feel like I'm robbed. I was robbed of that time that I spent, and that money that I spent trying to fix this person, trying to fix this relationship, or trying to fix a business, okay? And it's not necessarily that you're wasting your time or you've been robbed of anything, but it does feel that way, Taurus, right now, because it's so fresh. But it's more like you're letting go of this relationship because something better is coming, all right? Something better is coming, Taurus, okay? So then we have, for the weekend, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the thing that's coming, all right? A new start, a new beginning, a new relationship with someone new, someone better, someone who's going to appreciate you, a new partnership with someone who actually sees your vision, who knows what you need, you know, and knows how to get things done for you, who's going to appreciate your hard work, who's actually going to be there to the end of a project, you know, and who's not going to just take advantage of your kind nature and your willingness willingness to help. Okay, so this is something very brand new, something that has been in the works for a while in your mind, but you haven't really moved forward on this situation or on this project because, again, something was in the way or someone was in the way of you actually going towards the realizing or actualization of your goals or dreams. Okay, so this Ace of Pentacles represents the progress that you're going to be making as soon as you close those doors with these people or these businesses, things like that. Okay, so it's kind of like a fresh start, but it's also making more money. Okay, so you're definitely coming into more money, more stability with relationships, as well as a happy kind of like you're moving into a happier path for you. Okay, you're going to be more appreciated. You're going to feel like this is truly what you are here to do. You're going to have people who are like-minded, who are going to respect you, who are going to really consider your feelings and your needs and your wants when it comes to your business, when it comes to personal relationships, and even when it comes to the home that you want to build. Okay, Taurus, so don't lose track of that. Okay, again, it feels like there's a very intense energy happening, the Tower moment, and the Tower moment shouldn't be looked at as completely negative, because it really isn't. It is just an opportunity that the universe has given you, Taurus, to move beyond those things that are limiting you, that are holding you back. All right, so that's all I have for you, Taurus.